I'm not okay. That's just the truth. And I'm scared. I'm really worried for what this month brings. I know I can't keep up this grind of door dashing 13 hours a day to make things work. I'm tired, man. Go out from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. every day, and then again from 8 o'clock to noon, and I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm not taking care of myself, but life can't stop. But I also don't know how much more I can take. And I think that's the part that's scaring me the most right now, is I don't know how much more I can physically take. I'm so fucking tired, man. I'm just tired. I'm so tired.
The world is witnessing the death of America. Not from an outside force, but from a low-level con man, a pathological liar, a convicted felon, an adjudicated rapist that also inherited $400 million at birth and still managed to go bankrupt 6 times. Yet he's convinced millions of Americans that he's their savior, that he's this great deal maker, that he's this great leader. It's almost, if it was a movie, we would go see it and we would think it was completely unrealistic. We would think enough people would rise up to stop him, just as we believed the Germans would do that before Hitler seized control of the country and murdered 6 million Jews. You guys, this is happening right now, and we are running out of time fast. Let's look at the facts. You think I'm exaggerating? He's got the courts locked up. He's got the judges terrified.
Okay, everybody, Donald Trump just fucked us again. He cut a deal with his own Justice Department to take $1.77 billion of our tax dollars, our money, to pay back to people like himself that have filed lawsuits against the federal government, his so-called weaponization of the government, and to have some committee dole out this money to January 6 people and so on. What's happening in this nation is wrong. What happened today is wrong. This is our tax dollars to pay off con men and billionaire rich friends and people like Donald Trump that have sued the government on some bullshit deal. That's where we are right now, and he wants our hard-earned tax dollars to be able to do that. And here's the call to action today. Every Republican politician that is serving in office somewhere and every candidate in the Republican ticket that is running for office needs to denounce this goddamn theft that just happened today of $1.77 billion of our tax money. And you need to denounce it for the thievery that it is, because he's stealing from our tax dollars. And if you don't denounce it, you're just as crooked as the son of a bitch who sits in the White House.
It is time for Donald Trump to be removed from office. I don't say that lightly, but Republicans, either in Congress, in the cabinet, something has to be done. The president announcing that we are going to take over the Strait of Hormuz, putting aside for the moment that that's completely impossible, not something that we're capable of doing. It's illegal. He's going to take over the Strait of Hormuz and start charging people to use waterways. Bedrock principle is the waterways are free. That's the whole point. We've got ICE agents murdering our people all across the country. Trump is doing nothing. And now on Thursday night, he's going to give a speech talking about election interference. This is an authoritarian takeover of our government. He is jeopardizing citizens' lives. He is jeopardizing global stability. And it is all so unhinged. It is almost impossible to watch. Look, I don't love impeachment as a strategy. I voted to impeach Trump twice. Neither time did it work out particularly well. But we have to make the case that Donald Trump has completely lost it. Not only is he pushing an authoritarian takeover of our country, but we have to question his sanity if he is launching us on a path to try and take over the Strait of Hormuz and charge tolls. Republicans, speak up. Stop this madness. Someone needs to protect our country, and we can't do that until Donald Trump is out as president.
A whistleblower just revealed to Congress one of the most illegal and corrupt deportation plans that Donald Trump's administration was planning on doing. And what was revealed is that Trump's administration was planning on classifying around 2.7 million living people as dead by illegally changing their social security records to that, so then they could use that as a way to deport them. So Trump's administration, our own government, was planning on changing living people's records, which is incredibly illegal, to deceased, so then they could send ICE agents to go after them and then deport them. This is incredibly illegal, it's incredibly corrupt, and this entire administration should be put in jail just for something like this. This is crazy. And this highly illegal deportation plan from Trump's administration also applies to lawful permanent residents and also legal non-citizens in this country, because again, they would be changing their social security records, which again is incredibly illegal, to that. Now, this whistleblower who revealed this to the Senate, his name is Jeremiah Schofield, and he is a 25-year-long Social Security employee. And when he found out about this plan, he knew that he had to go and tell Congress about it, because again, it is incredibly illegal. This is one of the largest scandals ever within Donald Trump's administration, and more people need to talk about this.
There's something like that's I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like I haven't, like, this whole sleep thing, this whole, like, 14 months has been absolute hell. And I know I come on here and be like, oh, like, last night he slept through the night. But honestly, like, the past, like, couple of nights, like, outside of that has been absolute, like, so hard. And, like, last night I just broke down. I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And, like, I haven't been able to, like, do much of it, the sleep training and stuff, because it's just been so hard on me. But, like, TJ has, and then Sarah's been so supportive, but, like, I'm really struggling with the sleep thing. And, like, I just want to be honest, because I feel like I do try my best to, like, be positive and, like, insightful and, like, supportive for every mom that's, like, struggling with this, but, like, I'm struggling so much. Like, I honestly struggling so much with it. And it's been the hardest thing that we've ever had to go through, and it sounds so dramatic because it's not that deep, but, like, it's really rocked us. I think when you get to this point, you're just like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And, you know, yeah. Anyway, we're still going at it, and we're still doing our best, and, like, Sarah's been so supportive. Like, she's literally been the best, but, like, it's just been a really tough few months.
This is bad news.
Here, you guys want a real freaking moment? What the hell is this shit all about? I thought I had friends, I thought I had family, I thought I had people that cared about me. Yeah, this is an awakening, I guess. This is me waking up to realize that shit's fake. People are freaking fake. I thought I had friends at work. I left my job and the people wrote me off like I didn't freaking exist. I'm gonna call people out without names, but yeah, the VP of automotive of the company I just left, you're fake as shit, bro. You said you cared about people, you stared through me like I didn't exist when the last time I saw you. And my wife's family, all of you. I've been a part of this family for 20 years, and you talk shit about me behind my back. You can't call me, but you had my phone number. But yet you want to ask me why I'm leaving. Why am I going to Hawaii? It's because nobody freaking gives a shit about people. That's what's going on right now. I'm waking up to realize that people are fake. I'm driving to the golf course. It's Sunday morning. It's 7 o'clock, 7:30. I'm going to go hang out with friends that are actually real. People that have been there for me for shit that's gone through. So yeah, here, have a crash out. Let's show people what the real world looks like. I think that's what this is about. There's my journey. The emotions are crazy right now. I don't know what the hell to do. I thought I was going to leave my job. You guys want to know what the story was? I was going to quit my job and buy a fishing boat up in Alaska with my brother. And I wanted to be a part of people's memories. I wanted to be a part of their journey, their vacations. I wanted to know that they had fun when they were with me. That was what I wanted to create. And then this community happens and it feels like everything's fake and AI. Like, real people aren't there. Come on, let's be honest. Who the hell gets 20,000 followers in like 3 days? That's not real. But this is me. Here you go. The world wants to see somebody have a freaking emotional breakdown. This is it. Whatever. This is some bullshit. That's what it is. I'm driving a $120,000 truck. And why? Because I freaking can afford it. It's not because it's anything special. It's a Raptor R. There you go. The whole world wants to know what's going on. I'm driving a freaking Raptor R that's got 800 horsepower. It's fun as shit. It makes me feel good. And I don't want it anymore. I want to sell it. I've spent $200,000 remodeling my house so my wife can have everything she's wanted. And I don't want the damn house anymore. I want to go live in Hawaii. I want to be on the beach. I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. This world is not fun. There's your freaking moment. There's your human shit. To the people out there that are real, that are actually part of this, I love you. I really do. I don't even know why, but I really want to put this shit online because I want the world to see what people are doing to each other. I have some good friends. I have real people that actually are here in my life. And I love you guys. And you know who you are. You really do. God, I can't stop shaking. This is bullshit. It is. It's Sunday. I think it's the May 3rd. This is what, day 5? Yeah, here's a breakdown. This is, what's this spiritual awakening shit? It's fucking hard. Have a good day, I guess. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go golfing. And then I'm gonna go take my daughter up to look at a truck. We want to build a truck together. My daughter's 17. And we're gonna actually go do something together because I never got to do that with my dad. He was never there for me. This isn't for views. This is me just freaking being real. And I'm tired of people being fake. I really want a world to be great. I want people to love each other. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have some shit to deal with when people see this. I'm gonna get in a fight with my wife, that's for sure. Nobody wants to support me. I'm tired of living this corporate bullshit life. And it's probably not even gonna get posted because I'm swearing. Gosh. Anyways, flag the comment. I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. It's probably gonna shut down the page, huh? Love you guys.
Trump and Musk just got bitch slapped by the strong right hand of American democracy. A federal judge just ruled that the Trump administration lied when they fired thousands of probationary employees. The Trump administration claims that they fired those employees for poor performance. But when a judge actually looked at those performance reviews, they were positive. And we're not just talking about a few people who were fired. We're talking about thousands of people in 6 different agencies. These people were wrongfully and illegally purged. But thanks to this ruling, the Trump administration is going to be forced to hire those people back. You hear that? That's the sound of Trump getting slapped. The judge literally called Trump's excuse a scam. And to make it even worse, the judge issued a preliminary injunction against the Office of Personnel Management, stopping them from continuing this corrupt practice. Because this was not just a one-time thing. This was a systematic effort to illegally fire people and replace them with MAGA loyalists. This is what fascism looks like. It'll be interesting to see how MAGA's gonna twist this one, because you know they're gonna. So let me know what you all think, and don't forget to follow. Marjorie Taylor Green just went on The View, and she said what Democrats have been saying for years, that MAGA influencers are being paid to spread lies.
You know, I think there's a lot of paid social media influencers. And I found it very interesting that they were the MAGA accounts, but they're all paid. And they all attacked me when I announced I was coming to join you ladies on The View. And I think that's very weak and pathetic.
That the Republican Party is full of weak men that do not have a fucking spine to stand up for what's right.
When I talk about weak Republican men, I'm pretty much talking oftentimes about the leadership in the House and the Senate.
And the QAnon conspiracy and other conspiracies like it were meant to victimize and fuck over people that believed MAGA. Listen to this one.
Say you don't believe in the QAnon conspiracies anymore?
Oh, I went over that a long time ago. I mean,
you've changed?
Well, no, I haven't changed. I was a victim, just like you were, of media lies and stuff you read on social media.
Marjorie Taylor Green isn't my favorite person, but I respect a woman that has the fucking balls to stand up for what's right in a room full of self-proclaimed alpha males who don't have a fucking spine and who are not voting to release the Epstein files. Grow some fucking balls, bitch.
I'm in Michael's and there is no prices anywhere. Like on any of the stuff, it's so weird. Look, all the price tags are off and there's no prices on anything.
So I asked one of the workers in there, like, why nothing was priced, and she said it's because of the tariffs. It's so that they can adjust the prices up and down. Oh, she said they also took out, like, the scanners where you can, like, go take an item and go into the scanner and, like, just see how much it is in the store. I'm like, so how do you know how much something is? And she was like, you don't.
This is called a dynamic pricing model that is ran by AI. And these prices are set by multiple factors. Obviously, things like MSRP, but also sales pattern, time of day of the week, and you're not gonna believe this, but also your spending habits. That's right. Everyone might not get the same price for the same item. Regulators suspect that these AI models are going to factor in things such as your personal income, your race, your gender, where you live, and even your public data and personal browsing history. This is a direct consequence of market volatility caused by tariffs. But it will be used to maximize corporate profits and squeeze every single cent out of consumers. I'm going to tell you how to locate a shooter during an active shooter situation so that you can get the fuck out of Dodge. Watch this video. This is the very first burst during a previous active shooter situation. Now, I want you to notice where everybody is looking. If you notice, people immediately look to their right. This is because when the first shots are fired, you're going to know within 180 degrees. Is it to the left of you, to the right of you, to the front, or the back? Right here is when you need to start gathering your family and calmly walking to the exit. Almost 40 seconds passes until the shooter shoots again. You would be halfway to the exit by now. Again, notice where everybody looks. So right here is when you need to start running. So within the first 1 to 2 seconds, you will be able to notice within a 90-degree quadrant where the shooter is located. By the end of this burst, you will be able to pinpoint almost exactly where the shooting is coming from. So the lady taking this video, she pans to the Mandalay Bay because she knows that the shooting is coming from that hotel.
Nobody knows what's going on.
The biggest thing that you need to remember is this. If it sounds like a weird sounding firework, start moving. You can always turn around. And it's important to tell yourself inside of your brain to focus, to think, and to stay calm. Even I have to do that when I'm scared.
This is damage time for Iran.
What the fuck do you mean we're out of munitions? So NBC, CNN, a couple other news sources are breaking that we have ceased the new bombing campaign because they had to notify Trump that we're running out of munitions. And that right there is what happens when you put unqualified people into major positions such as the Secretary of Defense. This is a full-blown lack of leadership. And get this, now they're blaming the Biden administration. Let's just say that for a moment that's true, okay? Maybe our munitions were depleted. The first thing that a Secretary of Defense is going to do is assess mission readiness. One of the main components of mission readiness is to have enough fucking munitions. Maybe that's why everyone was getting fired, because they were saying, don't start this war in Iran. We don't have enough munitions for a sustained operation. And then we heard from a couple of senior officials that we're just letting missiles and drones through our air defense networks because we don't have enough to stop them all. So they're just letting them go through. Are we great yet?